very reluctant to admit it was anxiety, because here I was, this PT, this bodybuilder guy that's on stage training all these clients. Business has exploded. It's super successful. I'm mentoring other PTs to grow their business. I'm public speaking. I'm at Aston Villa Football Club speaking to 500 people and all the rest of it. So I'm like, no, I can't have anxiety.
Yeah.
Can't be that. It has to be something else. Has to be something wrong with my heart, or there has to be whatever. It can't possibly be anxiety. But at the end of the day, as you know, you're the man who fixed it, so it was.
But and it was a quick fix for you. Sometimes for other people it's a long fix, but I think one of the reasons it was a quick fix was because it hadn't taken it had taken hold for maybe 3-4 months. But there's some people come to me and they have had anxiety for 40 years.
Yeah.
So it's hardwired into their system, and it takes a wee bit longer to get it out.
You know what too, David? It's very similar to me walking into the changing room that day and deciding I need to fix this weight, because the day I had my first appointment with you, man, I hadn't slept for 3 months. Wow. So I was basically, whatever this man tells me to do here, I have to do it. I'm rolling the dice here. This has to be worth a shot. And as you know, that night after I'd done my first session, it was the first night I slept in 3 months.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. And the anxiety seemed to die that day.
Yeah. Well, I felt I was back in control, because I had been in hospital 3 times, admitted in the middle of the night with suspected heart attacks and strokes over that period. I was paralysed down the left hand side of my face, left arm, left leg, for about a week and a half at one stage.
Wow.
I couldn't work. I was pulling up at my gym to try, and my clients are. I've built myself up to a stage where I have a year-long waiting list for PT, so I can be super fussy who I train. I love my clients. My clients are amazing, so they're good people. And I'm pulling up at my gym that I've built from scratch. I'm so proud of, and I couldn't even walk in the door of the place because the anxiety was so bad.
Unbelievable.
It was crazy. So I had 3 months of hell. And it was one of my clients that actually hooked me up with you and said, look, this guy's amazing, Sam, go and work with him.
Yeah.
So it was kind of, I didn't know if it was going to work.
Yeah.
But the way I was looking at it that day was like, I'm rolling the dice here. I'll try anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, obviously there's a slight, there's a cost. There's a cost to everything. If I want to be your client and I want to be mentored by you in physical fitness and losing a bit of weight, there's a cost to it. But, what's the cost not of doing it?
Yeah, of course.
Could you imagine
there's always an alternative.
How far could you have kept your livelihood, your health, everything going if you hadn't have taken that risk and actually said, look, I'm going to try this?
Well, it's very simple, because I'm at a stage in the middle of that one night where I'm sitting in the middle of the night, and when I got myself in some way calmed down, because the night times were just horrendous, that there was one night I was sitting writing out the passwords for my online bank accounts so that Kathy would have them in the morning, because I was convinced I wouldn't see sunrise. So whenever you're in that state, whatever cost is attached to you coaching me to get me out of that, that's not even on the scale. It's like if somebody come to me 9 years ago and said, right, Sam, here's the state you're in now and the size you are and all the rest of it. Do you know what? Give me 20 grand and I'll make you 14 stone and you'll have your abs out. Well, I would have remortgaged my house to do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if you're far enough down, if you're in a dark enough hole, it wouldn't matter what it was. Yeah. So relatively speaking, your coaching's way too cheap because it gave me my life back.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate you saying that. That's very nice.